Hi everybody, this is Jean of gaikokuJEAN's journey. So I am again back, and this time, as promised, I am going to give you the part 2 of junior high school successful lessons of mine. So it's again April here in Japan. We're about to start the new school year, and I'm very excited to see my new students, and I hope you feel the same way. If you're interested to watch and to know more about this video, then please keep on watching. Thank you guys for staying. So as usual, before we proceed to the real content or the big content of this video, I am going to share to you a Japanese phrase that I think will be helpful for you in your working environment. So the phrase today is like this. So a lot of new ALTs, especially the new ones, one of their frequently asked questions was, how would you approach your JTE or your HRT, the homeroom teacher or the Japanese teacher of English, who's always busy? Because you know what, being a sensei in Japan, or not just in Japan but all over the world, teachers are so busy. They're packed with workloads and other responsibilities that you cannot even name because there's a lot, How would you approach a teacher who's very busy in a Japanese working situation? Well, I'm gonna teach you a way, and this is something that I learned in the place that I go, in the working environment I go. Again, I'm the only foreigner in the school. Of course, it's okay if you try to express yourself in English, but I always try my best to also speak the language. So, and this is how I ask them. すみません。忙しいなところなんですけども、ちょっといいですか? Alright, now I know that was very long in there. There are different kinds of approach on how you can ask for your teacher's time, but that's how I say it. Now, let's break it into small parts. The first one I said was すみません. Hi, すみません. And the second one is 今ちょっと忙しいなところなんですけども、忙しいなところ. It means I know you're quite busy right now, but ちょっといいですか? Can I talk to you for a while? Yeah, and that's how would you translate it from Japanese to English. Now again, let me say it. すみません。今忙しいなところなんですけども、ちょっといいですか? I mean, yes, that's really how they say it. I still feel awkward when I teach you guys or when I speak to a camera, but it becomes more natural when you speak to a real Japanese person. Hi. And yeah, that's how you can approach your teachers politely. So let's do this, guys. Again, repeat after me. すみません。忙しいなところなんですけども、ちょっといいですか? Very good. Yes, and please practice those phrases because it will really help you. So much for that Japanese lesson. Now let's proceed to the content of this video, which is about, junior high school lessons. Now, before I proceed, I'm gonna try a different approach this time. We're gonna start with the warm-ups and greetings. So for warm-ups and greetings, and even the small talks, usually in junior high school, it's the ALT who is responsible for doing this. And I'm gonna show it to you guys, and after that I will be sharing more activities for my both second year and third year junior high school classes. Now let's start. Please do not be surprised. I'm gonna shift into my teaching persona, and let's go. Hello everyone, good morning. Yes, how are you? Good. Thank you. How are you? Sleepy. I see. Yes, you're hungry. Oh, me too. I'm hungry, but I'm okay. Oh, Tanaka-sensei, how are you? Happy, that's great. Everybody, look. How's the weather today? Yes, it's sunny. It's sunny. Now please help me. How do we write sunny, or how do you spell sunny? S U N N Y. Good job. Now, what day is it today? What day is it today? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday comes again. Very good. Yes, today is Thursday. Everybody say after me. Thursday. Thursday. That's it. Now, how do you spell Thursday? T-E? Very good. Sounds like hamburger. Hot. Hundreds. Yes, good job. Letter H in here. Thursday. Very good. What's the date today? What's the date today? That's right. It's April 3rd. April 3rd. How do you spell April? How do you spell April? A P R I. Oh, nice try. Nice try. R. Nice try. R. La la la. La. Good job. Yes, we got here L. April. Third. 3rd. April 3rd. And what time is it? What time is it? It's 10:30. Yes, it's 10:30. AM, PM. AM, PM. Very good. Yes, AM. And that's it, guys. Yes, what you have just witnessed right now is how we do the warm-ups in here, wherein we ask the $5 million questions. And what are those? First one is, how are you? Second one is, how's the weather? The third one is, what day is it today? The fourth one is, what's the date today? And the fifth one is, how do you spell sunny, say for example? How do you spell Thursday, for example? And I just added in there, I give a +1, which is what time is it? And I just give this for junior high school students, you know, because they've already learned it since they were in grade 4, elementary. So yeah, that's how we start our lesson. We begin with, you know, the $5 million questions that I've just shared with you guys. And then following that is a small talk actually. So for small talks, I will be doing it following this one with an activity that I believe is successful, or I did very successful, and it worked well with my students. Okay, so now we are here, and you could probably see now my PowerPoint presentation, which I prepared for my lesson. Now we're starting off with the second year lessons. I always this is one of the lessons that I am so proud of what I did in the class. I literally had all my students' attention paying to this lesson and to me, and that's why I'm gonna share it with you guys, because I'm so proud of it. Well, now, yes, we're starting off with this one with a small talk, and now I'm gonna shift again to my teaching persona. Let's start. Hi! So here we have Sally and Deepa. Hello, Sally. Hello, Deepa. Sally and Deepa are very hungry. They're hungry. Wow! Rice! Deepa is very hungry. Deepa has more rice than Sally. Who are they? Who is she? Who is he? She is Nezuko. That's right. And this is Zenitsu, the Kimetsu no Yaiba characters. Now let's take a look. Ta-da! Oh no. Nezuko's room is clean. Zenitsu, what happened? Oh no. Nezuko's room is cleaner than Zenitsu's room. Fruits. Yes, we have here watermelon. What's this? Orange, yes. Cherry, banana, and strawberry. How many fruits do we have in here? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, yes, 4, 5. 5 fruits. The cherry is the smallest of the 5. The cherry is the smallest of the 5. Rapunzel, Anna, and Pocahontas. Disney princesses. Who likes Disney? You like Disney? Me too. Air touch. Rapunzel has the longest hair of the 3. Rapunzel has the longest hair of the 3. How about in this class? Who has the longest hair? Oh, Sakura? Yes, she has the longest hair. How about the shortest? The shortest hair. Oh, that's right. Takumi. Takumi has the shortest hair. Yeah. Okay, first, let's practice. Repeat after me. Tall, taller, tallest. Large, larger, largest. Long, longer, longest. Big, bigger, biggest. Heavy, heavier, heaviest. Deep, deeper, deepest. Slow, slower, slowest. Hot, hotter, hottest. Popular, more popular, most popular. Difficult, more difficult, most difficult. Interesting, more interesting, most interesting. Important, more important, most important. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Expensive, more expensive, most expensive. Very good. Now this time, let's have an activity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 group. Group 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, group 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, group 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, group 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, group 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, group 6. In your groups, let's make a group. Go. In your groups, I need 1 volunteer. 1 volunteer, please. Take your whiteboard, marker, and eraser. Let's go. Alright, so what you have just witnessed earlier is how I run my lesson from small talk up to the group activity. So this is like assuming that your JTE did already the grammar lesson with the students, and now my role is to review these grammar structure. Now I'm not, if you can notice, I do not explain grammar in here. It's not my role. My role as an ALT is to give them chances to practice what they have learned from the class that they had with the JTE who teaches them the grammar. And in here, what I did is I started with a small talk to review the idea of how to use the more and most, ER and ASD, that's comparatives and superlatives in English grammar. That's how we call them. And after that, we're gonna have an activity wherein students will be working into groups. I want them to review and at the same time develop the sense of teamwork within them. And we have 2 types for this one. But let's check first the activity that I'm gonna have and I prepared for them. So this is called the Jeopardy Game. This is a staple activity for most most ALTs, especially in junior high school now. So you can see in here we have columns A, B, C, D, and E with different numbers. So the numbers actually mean as the points for each question. So we have here A10, which means question A and is equivalent to 10 points. The next one is 20 points, 30 points, 40, and 50. So the lesser point means it's easy question, and the most number of points means the most difficult question that they can try. It really depends on their confidence to try. Now, each of these questions, in our case, we would always try to cater the students who are good at writing, the students who are good at speaking. So I prepared 2 types of questions. That we have speaking questions and writing questions. So that's why earlier I asked them to get a whiteboard, marker, and erasers, because for writing questions, they're going to write their answers in there and show it to us. It's either me or the JTE. It really depends on our style. And why are we doing this one? Why did we prepare 2 types of questions? Because we wanted to give opportunities to every student. So we always tell them that each one of you in the group should be able to participate. It's a teamwork activity, so they are given the freedom to help their group mates. Now I'm going to show you some questions that I prepared in here. We usually start with the easiest question because, you know, to just to set the, you know, the mood of what's going to happen and the activities. So here, let's try the A10 question, and here it goes. I'm gonna click it, but it's so hard. I don't think this screen or like screen recording will allow me to click on this. So we're just gonna proceed in here. Anyway, you can see it. Oh, this is an equivalent to 10 points. I believe this is A10. Yeah. So complete the pattern. As simple as like that. It's important, blank, and most important. This is a speaking question. So what they do is they just raise their hand if they want to answer. If they get the answer, that means they get the 10 points in here. If they can't get the right answer, other friends or other people in other teams can steal or get the chance to answer. And if they get the right answer, they get 10 points. Now, for me not to discourage the students who try their best, and even though they got the wrong answer, I still give them a point. 2 points or maybe like 5 points. It really depends on the question. I get to decide for this one. Let's try to check. Yes, so more important. Good. So longer, longest. Yes, these are it's very easy. They just complete the pattern in here. And as you can notice, I've already reviewed this one before we did this activity, right? And these words, these are not just like out of the blue that I added them in my lesson. These are the words that they have learned during the past lessons that we have, and that's why I'm using it now in our activity. I do not use words that my students don't know yet, because it's like, you know, putting them on the spotlight wherein they don't know about it. And I don't want them to lose that confidence of trying my class. So as much as possible, try to talk with your JTE or check their textbooks. At the latter part of at the back part of their textbook, you can see there all the list of words that they have already learned. That's it. Okay, now this is an example of the 20 points question. So which is taller, giraffe or elephant? And this time this is writing. Yes, this is a writing activity. They have to write a complete sentence. So let's say, for example, which is taller? So a giraffe is taller than an elephant. Yes. And for writing activities, it is really, so this one creates a very wide, I mean, like this activity provides excitement to our students, and we wanted to be kind to our students, so we announce them to them that we're gonna get the top 3 groups that couldn't get the correct answer. So answer for this one is a giraffe is taller than an elephant. Next one is, we have this. So which is faster, a cheetah or a motorbike? And the answer for this one is a motorbike is faster than a cheetah. Now, if our class is very advanced, we are very particular with a period. Yes, because in their exams, this is also very important. So I always tell them, no period means wrong. But if the class is like, they're having difficulties with this one first, so I just like slide it off and just let it go for at least like the first 10 rounds, and then I tell them, okay, level up. This time, no period means wrong. Next, so which is lower, a tortoise or a snail? And yes, a snail is lower than a tortoise. And which is smaller, basketball or soccer ball? A lot of the students are in the basketball team and soccer team, so they know this very well. This is their chance, to flex their knowledge about the sports that they play. A soccer ball is smaller than a basketball, and which is hotter, lava or the sun? Now, as you can notice in here, I try my best to use questions that are also applicable, or are also, they can also relate to other subjects, because English is not just about grammar. This is like something that they can also relate to other subjects. Like here we have science, we have math, sports, music. Now moving on, we have the 30 points question in here. Arrange the words in the sentence. This is a very common activity that the junior high school students do, arranging the words in a sentence to make a grammatically correct sentence. Or yes, that's it. And we have here, America bigger, Russia is than. So they just arrange this, and the answer is Russia is bigger than America. Yeah, there you go. So we'll just like gonna go here so we can proceed to the 40 points question. So which one is the fastest? This time we are focusing on the use of superlatives. So cheetah, falcon, or zebra. And I'm going to show this the picture. Falcon is the fastest of the 3. And they will be so amazed with this one. Which one is the smallest? Now we're going through science, right? Science, then connected to English. Which one is the smallest? Earth, Mars, or Moon? Yes, and there you go. I showed them the picture. Proof that, yes, why this one is the answer. Which one is the biggest? Africa, Asia, or Europe? That's it. And moving on to the next one, we have the 50 points question. So write the sentence based on the picture below. They're going to analyze the picture in here and make a grammatically correct sentence, semantically and syntactically correct. Ted, 8 years old, John, 19 years old, Kota, 12 years old, and they can have varied sentences in here as long as, the meaning is correct, the use of grammar is correct, then we say, you're right. And an example to that is John is the oldest of the 3. And here you go. These are things that my students can relate to. That's it. Pretty good. Yes, giraffe is the smallest. So yeah, that's how my activities end for junior high school. I hope you have learned something from this video, and if you have more questions, please comment them down, and I would love to answer all of those. So I have to see you on my next vlog, and that's all for today. Have a good night. See you.